Hello, welcome to my channel, Crafty Fox DIYs. In this video, I'm going to be using one of these. It came from Dollar General. I got it when it was marked down, so I only paid 50 cents for it. That's the best way to get things, and the back side is blank. I've already painted this one white, the back side of it, and then this will essentially be like a two-sided piece. And what I'm doing today, though, I'm going to be turning it into a St. Patrick's Day decor piece. Okay, so let's get started on that. I have these window clings. I got these from Dollar Tree. I'm just taking the ones that I want to use for this off. And then I have this ribbon here. It's just something I had in my stash. I have this gold tulle that I got from Dollar Tree. And then I have some flowers, just flower heads. This is from an old wreath I'd made for St. Patrick's Day years ago. And when I took it apart, I just saved all of the flower heads. So we're going to be using those. So I'm just going to take some Mod Podge. I got this little bottle at Dollar Tree. It was a 2-pack. I like to buy my Mod Podge in bulk because I use a lot of it. But it's so hard to work with that great big huge bottle. So I got these just to make, projects like this easier. So I think I'm going to put this up here, put this down here. I'm just going to use this one bigger one and then these smaller ones because I want to have this space up here to be able to put my my ribbon and my flowers up here. Okay, so now I got my placement. I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on here. Spread it out. And you can just use school glue for this too. It holds really well. A lot of times I just use school glue, but for this one I'm going to use the Mod Podge. I've got enough on my brush here. I'm just going to go ahead and go to this next piece. That off of there. Someone here for my coins. Okay, and now for the horseshoe. Okay. Spread that all out across there. I guess I've showed you 2 different ways of doing it. Put it on the board or on your window cling. Either way, it's going to stay down. Okay. Made a little bit of a mess here. I just got just a little bit too much. Okay. Turn my glue gun on here. I'm just going to make like a messy bow. This glue dripped down a little bit onto my stuff when I had it turned on earlier. Wanted to make sure that it was charged. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is make a messy bow with this. So I'm going to make it just a little bit longer than what my board is. So I'm going to do how long the board is, and then I'm going to cut it about 1/2 of an inch longer. I have really got to get a new pair of scissors. The fabric scissors that I had got used for something else, and we all know what happens then. So I desperately need a new pair of scissors. And then I'm going to cut this tool. What I'm going to do is, just because how the width is, I'm just going to cut this, and then I'm going to cut it into thirds. I'm not going to cut it the same width as the ribbon. I want to cut the tool into thirds. So they're going to be a little wider, but that's okay. I probably should have done 4. That's going to mess this part up, but that's okay. We'll work this out here. Okay. I'm just going to cut another piece for this one as well. All right. I'm going to put these in like an X pattern. And I'm going to do the same with this green. And I'm going to make another X with the gold. And what happened to this other piece? Okay, got stuck over here. And then do the green again. And I have this piece of jute. This was the original hanger that was on here. And I just took it off. I don't like to waste anything, so I don't just cut it off and throw it away. I'm going to use it to tie my little messy bow up here. Now, these are the only St. Patrick's Day looking ribbons that I had. I had some others with green, but there was also red. If it had just been like different colors of green, that would have been fine. But it had the red in there. And while that might still be okay for me, because for Valentine's Day, I had green in my Valentine's. It's my favorite color is red. My husband's favorite color is green. So sometimes I just throw in, our favorite colors together. It makes sense for Valentine's Day, especially, I think. Okay, so here we go. A little messy little bow here. And then I'm just going to glue that. I think I'm going to flip it over actually so that the gold is in front of the green. I think I like it that way better than this way. So that's the way I'm going to do it. I'm just going to glue that right on here. Now this isn't going to be hung, so I'm not going to be putting a hanger back on it. And I'm going to glue this flower on. I had some that were green with like gold glitter on it, but I like this one better because, a little contrasting in colors instead of everything being the same. Plus, these are green, so I thought that would look better than having a green flower plus, the little green, bigger green flower plus smaller green flowers. I'm just going to tuck this in. I glued this glue stick to the other one, and it just did not work out as planned. Still didn't go through for me. Okay. There we go. As you can see, this is super easy to do. You can adjust, do different things, whatever suits your decor style. And then, of course, if I turn it over and I use it this way, I think it's still going to be okay because it'll just look like some leaves maybe sticking out behind there. I could even maybe put some greenery on this side that will just kind of flow together. And then that way it'll be a two-sided piece. My window cling is hanging off the edge over here a little bit, so I think it may be drying up. I can go ahead and try to cut this off. Yeah, okay. I like these little leprechaun hats. These are so cute. Sure, this is all stuck down real good. So there we go. And I'm just going to set this up. My living room, I've got a little, there we go. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.